Just wanna thank you forever and ever and ever
You better sing.
for all you've done for me today. Guys, I am just so thankful. I'm telling you, it could have been me. Thank you. Outdoors, thank you. With no food and no clothes. Yeah, I could have been one of them, but I thank the Lord today because He has blessed me. And I just want to say welcome to Happy Hour with Miss Melanie, 1 hour of happy. Today I am on location. I am traveling, so I came on a little late. I want to apologize, and I may have to get off a little early because I am traveling. But you mean so much to me that I would not cancel. I said I wanted to still come on, and I'm so glad that I did because today we're going to be talking about discovery. So, happy hour with Miss Melanie, 1 hour of happy, where I encourage everybody to make sure you take at least 1 hour of happy. Take 1 hour out of your day every day to do something that makes you happy, whatever it is. It could be skating. You know what I mean? It could be bowling. You know, it could be tennis. It could be golf. You know what I mean? Go to what is it? The top golf and do a little putting. Just have some fun. Do something that makes you happy. The other day, I was hanging out with Girl Talk Global Girls, and we did some TikToks. And honey, I'm starting to love these daggone TikToks. You hear what I say? But we did some TikToks. I think I messed up a little bit, but that was okay. I had fun and I laughed. So that is the purpose, to do something that makes your heart glad, to do something that make you laugh, to do something that you enjoy to do. So welcome again to Happy Hour with Miss Melanie, 1 hour of happy. We want you to make sure that you pencil yourself in every day. We don't want you to crash out. We want you to pencil yourself in. So if you can exhale, you can make better decisions. But if you're overwhelmed, if you're overstressed, if you have a lot going on, sometimes it's hard to put that stuff aside and make a sound decision. But if you make sure that you do something at least for 1 hour. Now, if you get 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, that's fine. On Friday, we went to New York City. We took the girls to New York City, to Tiffany's, the landmark store, and we had a fabulous time. We were laughing, we were doing TikToks, we were talking, we were singing. We had a great time, and that's what it's all about, for you to make sure that you get at least 1 hour each day. That's a prescription. It's essential. It's very important to your mental health, your health, and your well-being. And that's what Miss Melanie come on here for every week. And it was important to me not to cancel today because there's some people that need it, like me. I need to come on and see you guys, and I need to come on because this 1 hour happy is my 1 hour happy. I may get a couple more through the day, but this is my 1 hour happy, and because I am traveling today, I needed this before I board my flight. So thank you all for being here with me too today. You know what I mean? Because this is my 1 hour happy. Now today we're going to really be exploring discovery. And I know you guys think, what the heck is discovery? What is she talking about when she say discovery? What I mean when I'm talking about discovery is this: we have to discover some things that we did not know about ourselves that make us happy. And one of the things that I discovered that I like to do is I like to travel. I wasn't able to travel when my kids were younger because I'm a single mom, and anything, there wasn't anything extra. You know what I mean? And any vacations or whatever that we went to, they were local, like Atlantic City or um, something like that, the Jersey Shore. We didn't really, Atlantic City, Wildwood, we didn't really get a chance to go to Disney, but we went to Florida. You know what I mean? We went, when we was going with the church, and I didn't really have a lot to, and I didn't really even know how to plan a trip. You know what I mean? Those were some of the things that I didn't know how to do. So now I discovered that, you know, I absolutely love to travel. I love, uh, I've turned into a hotel connoisseur. I know the kind of hotels I like. I know the kind of, you know, places that I like to eat. Um, I'm just discovering some new things that I like to do. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to discover some things. Some people might want to try pottery or sewing or knitting. You know what I mean? One of the things that I learned is that Michelle Obama, when she was the first lady, she hi cousin, how you doing, Crystal? I miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, my love? And what I discovered is that First Lady Michelle Obama, she learned how to crochet when she was in the White House. So, and she's an attorney by trade. So she didn't, she probably was doing cases and things, but when she had some free time or just to take her mind off of what she was dealing with or what her husband was dealing with every day, she went and she learned how to crochet. So there's always new things that we can discover about ourselves that make us happy. One of the things that I discovered about myself is I love to sing karaoke. I wasn't blessed with a singing voice that can do all these runs and up and down and all these things that these professional singers can do. So there is a fun way to sing, and it's karaoke. It's no judgment zone. You sing how you sing. You know what I mean? And I absolutely love karaoke. That's something that I like to do. I go and sing. I become the artist, and I just sing. And the people, let me tell you one thing, everywhere I go, they are in stitches when I do my karaoke because it's a fun thing to do. It's not, I'm not auditioning for nothing. It's not a profession that I'm learning. It's just I am singing and I'm having fun and I'm, moving the crowd and we're just doing it, we're just having a great time. And oh, congratulations, Crystal! She's a grandma now. Oh my gosh, everybody is a grandma except for me. I want to shout out to my daughters. Everybody's a grandma except for me. But congratulations, my love. Oh my goodness. So I'm discovering. Crystal just said she's a grandma. I'm sure she's discovering new things. You know what I mean? By being a grandma. You know what I mean? It's fun to get, your grandchild and to, get a second opportunity to raise or be in your grandchild's life. You know what I mean? Because the same instructions that you have for your children is and not the same instructions that you have as a grandmom. You don't do the same things that you did raising your children that you do when you become a grandmom. Because there's just a softer space in there, and you see things differently from a different perspective when you become a grandmom. So congratulations, Crystal, and so happy for you. So happy for you. So I wanted to tell you all that it's time to discover some new things. You know what I mean? You can't continue to do the same things over and over again. Put some more fun in your life. Put some more excitement in your life. And let's discover some things that we never even thought about doing before. I had went once and I played golf. And it's just a little putting, it's not real golf, it's just a little fun. Um, um, golfing, and I love getting them in the holes and going and this and that. And that was something different. That was something that I did not know how to do, and it was really really fun. It was a fun outing. You know, we were able to buy some little snacks while we were there, some food and drinks while we were there, and just laugh and just hit the ball out into wherever it was going. But it was a gathering that I had gotten with some friends, and we just had some fun. Um, and we just had some fun. I tried tennis. That's a more physical sport, and I loved it because I seen it. I love tennis. I love sports. I love to watch sports. And I was an athlete when I was younger. I was a swimmer, and right before I had the baby, I was going to the Olympics, I thought, but then I had a baby, and my God, today. So anyway, but I love tennis, and I thought that, I could just go out there and hit the ball, but that's very physical. That's a physical sport, and I said, listen, I gotta really stay on top of this. I can't just do this every once in a while because it takes so much out of you. Even though I loved it, I didn't know how hard it was. Tennis is hard. Tennis is hard, and if you're like me, I'm overweight, so I was back and forth running for the ball and all of that. And my tennis lessons don't, they're not even an hour. I don't even know if I made a half an hour, but I had fun doing it. But I think I have more fun watching it. So I think because it's so physical. It's so physical. My God, today you gotta be in shape, honey. Serena and Venus and Coco, they are in shape to do this. You know what I mean? And they train and they prepare. I'm getting out there because I just know I am, the next Coco. And I'm out there doing my back and forth with my tennis. And listen, I had to sit on down because everything was beating fast. Not only my heart, everything was beating fast. So, but I thought that, that would be something fun, which it was. But I think I enjoyed watching it more. I have more excitement in watching it. Really, I love sports anyway. I love all kinds of sports. I'm so glad that football is coming back. I love the preseason. I love basketball. I love baseball. I love tennis. I love swimming. I There's certain sports that I just love. You know what I mean? And I got a regiment that I can watch them all year round. I child, listen, I gotta ease in football pass, NFL pass, because when a bill come in, then everybody starts saying, "Well, mommy, and it's football," with the pass. But I love the NFL pass, and I love the NBA pass. But they ain't let me get the NBA pass last time. You know what I mean? But I have to get the NFL pass because I need to watch the Eagles. So. But these are things that I love, and I discovered that this is what I like to do, and it makes me happy. And therefore, when you're happier, you're healthier. When you're happier, you make clearer, sound decisions. You look at things from a different perspective. When you are happy, when you do things that make you happy, this is why I encourage you so much to at least take 1 hour a day, 60 minutes a day, to do something that you like. If you some people watch, watch a favorite TV show. You know what I mean? I was watching Love Island. My God, today they got me so messed up with the Love Island. But some people watch soap operas. Some people watch, when I was younger, I used to watch Dynasty. Everybody used to watch Dynasty every. I think it came on Wednesday at a certain hour, and you watch it for an hour. That's your enjoyment, but that's something that you do for yourself. And when you realize that it was only an hour, you may have gotten your snacks, you may have gotten a glass of wine, you may, sit there and just watch it for the whole, 60 minutes. Before you know it, it's 60 minutes and you've done something that you like. So make sure you be intentional about having some time for yourself. I always say just take 1 hour, but if you can get more hours, that's a plus. It really, really is. If you can get more hours, that is a plus. I want you to get in the habit of making sure that you take at least 1 hour for yourself, 1 hour to do something that makes you happy. And now that we're in the discovery phase, we're discovering some things that we like to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes um, you don't really know what you like to do until you try some other things. You don't know if you like to play golf because I never played golf before. But if you are playing golf, if you try golf, you might find out that you like it. Bowling, you know what I mean? Not everybody likes bowling, but if you try bowling, go try bowling. Um, one weekend. You know what I mean? One night. Go try bowling. You see, it's a lot of fun. You have so much fun. It's a lot of laughs. And sometimes it's just getting away, with folks and just having a good time with family or friends and just having a good time, having some laughter, you know, um, a little light competition, you against another team or something like that. I got a friend, she joined a bowling league, and she do competitions um, every she do competitions weekly or whatever. But she's in a bowling club, and they go out and they bowl. And she has so much fun. That's her time for herself. She's a mother, she's a wife, but that's her time where she goes out and she has some fun time, some me time. And that is essential. We need to make time for ourselves. When you're a mother, especially if you're a single parent, all the jobs are on you. You wear all the hats in the family. So sometimes it's difficult to really get out and do something that you like to do. A lot of times you have to pass. But even if you're like that, you got to find some things that you can do um, in your day, even from home. And just sitting on the phone, chatting with your sister or your friend, but not gossiping, but talking about things that make you laugh and having a good time. I'm not talking about getting on the phone running down nobody. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's stress. That's talking about people and one thing leads to another. No, talk about some fun things. I think I shared with you all last week that my aunt and I, we get on the phone and we talk about some things that were so funny. It probably wasn't funny when it happened, but they're so funny now that we laugh about our family members. A lot of them have gone on. And may they rest in peace. But we talk about things when they were there, and we crack up. When I say crack up, we crack up. And it's just fun. And we talk, and then we get up off that phone. We don't go into any gossip, but we just need that. We just need to talk to one another and talk about those that are going on, and just have some fun. And that is what it's really all about. You have to discover the things that you really, really like to do, or things that you're not even aware that you would like to do. That's really being creative. Um, one of the things that I also learned that I like to do, I like to go shopping. I like to go shopping. I go food shopping. I love to go food shopping. I go to different places. I go to this farmer's market and get fresh fruits and vegetables. Uh, and I love to do it. Sometimes my kids get so angry, Mommy, why did you buy all this? And so because I juice from time to time. So why you get all this if you're not going to juice all this and you're not going to drink all this? Stop getting all this. But I love to go. And if I don't get enough, that I can share it with them, then they say, well, Mommy didn't get enough. So listen, but I love to do it. And I also love to go grocery shopping. Let me tell you one thing. The people at the supermarket know us, know me, because I'm almost in Sprouts every day. I just smell like, how you doing? And I'm in Ralph's almost every single day. It don't make no sense. It does not make any sense how much I go, but I realize I like to do that. I like to compare prices. Now I'm starting to look at what's on the labels. Am I supposed to have that, or is it good for me to have that? And it's just a different experience now. Wow. It's just a different experience now when I go to the supermarket because I'm trying to change my lifestyle, and I can change it in one day. So if y'all still see me and I'm still looking a little big, okay, I'm working on it. I go to the gym and I'm trying to eat different. Give me a minute. Don't judge me. Listen. Anyway, so um, I also like to go clothes shopping. Now, I like to go clothes shopping, but my sister was telling me, she was saying, well, you're losing weight and you're coming down a little bit, so be careful. Don't buy a lot of clothes in this size if you're coming down. So, you know, I told you that I lost some weight the last time that I went to the doctor, and I feel like I've lost some more. Uh, and don't judge me. Let me let me be great in my own thing. I feel like I've lost some more. But anyway, my sister was telling me, you know, she said, well, buy some things off of Amazon. It's not too expensive. Or go to the thrift shop. Now, I haven't been thrifting. I don't go to the thrift shop. I don't go to the thrift shop. Whenever I've gone to the thrift shop, I've donated things. So that just wasn't something that I did. But she's saying go. And so we have a place, it's like a consignment shop that is called Crossroads. And first of all, and they don't have no 1X, 2X, or 3X. Okay. And they don't have a section for that, but they do have nice shoes and bags. Sometimes you can find, you know, like maybe I found a nice Ted Baker black and white bag. I wear black and white a lot, so I found it, but I ain't buy it because they ain't got no one bag on theirs because they didn't have any plus size clothes. And I'm saying, well, if y'all gonna be selling assigned stuff, you know, y'all need to have the people size. Whatever the reason is, it isn't. So I didn't have a good experience there. So I had just said that I was going to, you know, go to the thrift store and see what I can find. But I didn't like that before, so I'm not really in a rush to get there. But my daughter Mercedes, she has a thrift store, and it's called Purchase, and it's in Philly, and her things are very nice and they're inexpensive and things like that. And I had said that I was going to give her a visit because I'm trying new stuff. I'm trying to discover some things you discover that you don't like. And that's good too because we're talking about discovery. So, like I said, I don't like the place called Crossroads because they got all this stuff in there. It is pretty organized, but it's pricey, number one. And they don't have my size. Now, there's a store called The Real Real, and they have high-end stuff. They're usually online, but there is a store here where I live. And I'm going to go down there and see if I like it in there because my sister was telling me you don't need to buy all that stuff if you're losing weight. So we'll see how that works out. I'll give you updates with that. I really will. I'll give you updates with that. However, I'm discovering also that you know, I like the beach. You know what I mean? I like to sit out on the beach and just relax. Just take things off of my mind and just sit by the water, fall asleep. I always bring a book to read. I never get to the book because I'm people watching, I'm relaxing, I'm just taking everything off of my plate and just relax. And you'll find that if you do that every now and again, it alleviates so much stress and worry. It really, really does. And it's very good for you. You know, I'm in my bathing suit and I'm out there and I'm laid back and I'm just enjoying it. And I find that I really, really like that. I discovered that I like that. I don't like the sin, but hey, I can get along with that. So this is what we're talking about today. We want you to understand that there are a lot of things that maybe you haven't explored that you probably can discover to see if you like to do these things. Some people, my daughter discovered that she really loves to cook, and she is our chef. You know what I mean? My mother loved to cook, and so, my daughter kind of like got that from her, and she cooks all kinds of dishes. Let me tell you one thing. She is a chef personified, and she discovered that she loves to cook. And she cooks. When she first started, she was just cooking all of these things, all these exquisite things. Now she cooks low sodium meals. She cooks light meals. She cooks healthy meals. And honey, if you get if you get a piece of meat, you're lucky. But the dishes that she makes, sometimes you don't even need meat. What my point is for speaking about that is, she discovered, she discovered that she loves to cook. And she has a peace of mind when she's cooking. She loves preparing food for us. She loves going out and getting the food, and she goes certain places and gets certain things. You know, sometimes she goes into stores and get things. They're a little expensive. But this is what she researches it, and she loves it. And we enjoy her cooking. She just discovered that she likes to do it. So what can you what have you thought about doing that you probably say, no. My daughter and I, one of my daughters and I, we were talking about this young lady that skates. She's an older lady, and she skates. I mean, she's doing all those dances and going all down and this and that and this on her skates. And she also goes out and dances. So she discovered that those are things that she likes, and I saw her last night out dancing, and she has a good time, and I'm sure that alleviates or take her away from whatever the troubles are of the day. She makes sure that she was able to get out and have her 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of happiness, because that helps you be able to deal with life situations. And it's very, very healthy for you. So I encourage you all, I really, really do, to look into some things. What do you feel like you may want to try out? Maybe you want to start swimming. Maybe you want to do water aerobics. I saw that before, but I just didn't know how to get started. Just get in there and start lifting your legs. And you feel that when you get out, and you'll be able to feel that in your legs, that you have even exercised, because the water takes the weight off of your legs while you're working out. You can feel it when you get out. But if you don't try, you cannot discover what you like to do. So Miss Melanie likes to come on here and encourage us, you know what I mean, to do something different, just for ourselves, to make sure that we make time for ourselves. Because if you don't make time for yourself, it's an easy crash out. It's an easy way to build up stress. It's an easy way to build up worry. So I'm encouraging you today to look into some things that you probably say, I might want to try that one day. I might want to try that one day. when my first daughter moved out to LA, she discovered that she liked to hike. That was a stress reliever for her, that she would hike. And then also, that was the culture of, everybody went hiking. Everybody was trying to be skinny. So, but she found out that that was something that she liked to do, and she would go once or twice a day. And I just thought that that was too much. So when I came out to visit her, she said, "Mom, make sure you bring your sneakers because we're gonna go hiking." Now, I didn't even tell her I wanted to go no hiking because where I come from is no hiking. But I tried it, and although it took me longer than she does, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because it gave me a sense of feeling like I was accomplishing something for myself, a healthy accomplishment. So I really enjoyed it. Did I want to come back the next day? No. But did I press on? Yes. Because one, that was something that she wanted to do, but two, I felt differently afterwards. So I want you guys to discover, things that you may not have done. Reading a book. Challenge yourself, or just, you know what I mean, to read a book in 5 days, in 3 days, or whatever. Um, Not reading it so that you don't get the concept of the book, but find yourself doing some reading, or some writing. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you have things in you that you need to talk about but don't know how to do it. You want to discover how to write a book. Just start writing it. Just start writing it. Because you can um, accomplish that goal. What's my point? My point is, make sure you make some time for yourself. Do some things that make you happy. Do some things that bring joy to you. And you'll find out through this discovery that you're discovering new things that you like to do. I love to go shopping. I love jewelry. I love real jewelry, and I love costume jewelry. Because some costume jewelry, I don't like big and gaudy. I like conservative costume jewelry. I have on a bracelet now. It's a charm bracelet, but this bracelet is from Tiffany's. All my charms is from Tiffany's. I love charm bracelets, but I'm just not going to wear any charm bracelets. I like bracelets with meaning, and I love charm bracelets. I okay. What I discovered was you only can put so many charms in here, and then they encourage you to get another charm bracelet and start another collection. I wanted to put more on here, and they were saying to me, um, I'm going to paraphrase it. No, Miss Ghetto. It's only a certain amount that go on here, and then you're supposed to start another one. Now, I could put more on here if that's my sole desire, because I'm paying for the I'm paying for the charms, and they have to put it wherever I ask them to put it. But with the what the bracelet was made for is for a certain amount of charms to go on and for you to start another one. I discovered that. I did not know that. I discovered that through asking questions. So I just want you to know that I discovered that one, that I love charm bracelets. I love charm bracelets. And I discovered that the tradition is for Tiffany's bracelet is you put so many charms on and then you start another one. I thought that was fabulous. Oh my gosh, you get to start another one and you have two bracelets. So I'll keep you posted. This jewelry that I have on, my aunt gave it to me. The one that is some diamonds. She gave me some diamonds and pearls. I love that. The one that I call and we kiki about some things when we laugh and we have a good time. So through life, you discover that there's some things that you like to do. And you cannot discover them if you don't venture out. You know what I mean? If you have some things that you feel like you need to share with the world, you want to write a book, get started. Get started. Discover something new about you and about your day. Today, we're not going to have a full hour of happy hour with Miss Melanie because, like I told you in the beginning, I was late coming on because I'm traveling, coming through pre-check security, and you know how that whole thing goes through. But that's okay. But I came on because you mean that much to me, um, and I wanted to see you guys as well too today. So I still press my way to come on and to chat with you. I'm going to have to get off a little early because I have to board a plane. So I'm not going to be on the whole full hour. I should have gotten off 2 minutes ago, but I just wanted to let you know that it's always important that you are important. That's number one. And that it's always important for you to make sure that you spend 1 hour doing something that makes you happy, spending 1 hour doing something that you like to do. And this week, discover something else that you like to do. Okay? Thank you again for joining me, Miss Melanie, for 1 hour of happy. Happy hour, Miss Melanie, 1 hour of happy. I come on here to encourage. It started out with mothers, especially single mothers, and then it went into just anybody that needs encouragement because so many people come on and join me and they watch the replay. So I want to let you know that I am so excited to come on and share with you guys. Also, if you're in the Los Angeles area, this week I'll be sharing more with you, but I am having my first book reading and signing um, of my book titled I Decided to Laugh at the Pop Hop bookstore in Eagle Rock. I will be putting out information every day this week because I want to share with those that's in the area to come and be a part of that with me. There's only 25 seats, and from what I hear, they're going. So, but don't let that discourage you. Don't let that discourage you because I'll make them make another day or I'll make them make more seats. Okay? So I love you, you, and you. I have to get ready to go. My producer's rolling me in. Also, Crystal, kiss Kai for me. Congratulations again on your new grandson. I love you, you, and you. And thank you for joining me, Miss Melanie, at Happy Hour with Miss Melanie. 1 hour of happy. I love you all. Pray for me. I'm catching a flight. Love you.